What up, PokeNet? Tonight we're going to continue with our with our deck testing to get ready for the LA Regionals coming up next week. And so tonight I'm probably going to be playing Raging Bolt, but we're also going to play a variety of decks that have Lillie's Clefairy in them. I want to see how well it's going to do in some of these matchups tonight, so I think that's the goal of where we're going to start with. I think we'll run a few Dragapult decks tonight. We'll kind of go see which ones we like the most, what I'm playing the best. But I'm always starting off with the Raging Bolt, partly because that's what I'm probably going to be playing next week. And again, some of the other decks we're going to test out tonight should be some fun ones. Might try out some Stevens decks tonight too. I haven't run very many Stevens decks, so I do want to test some out to see how well I can run them. Another deck I'm really interested in seeing how it plays is going to be the Garchomp deck. So we may get a chance to get into Garchomp tonight too. I do want to run a Xerosix, right? So, you know, I guess if we look at this deck list, is there room for a Xerosix? And if so, where is it, right? Where do we put Xerosix within this deck list? Let's go see here what we want to do. So I do think we're going to change out the Prime Catcher, and let's run the Unfair Stamp. I mean, I think realistically, Unfair Stamp just gives us such a big advantage. And again, Prime Catcher has rarely been something I've needed. So if we change in one. We change the Unfair Stamp, and then do we have room for Xerosix, right? And is Xerosix better than a Judge? I mean, I feel like when I judge, I just judge myself into something terrible, right? So we got going here: 1 Lillie's, 1 Cyrano, 4 and 2. And then the last thing I've wondered is if I need to go, if I go 3 lightning and I go down to 3 lightning, is that a spot to put it? I don't know. Let's go see. So if we get rid of the extra lightning and we go into Xerosix, even though I have no idea how to spell that. No. Apparently I was close enough. So now that I made those changes, we're definitely never going to see Alakazam again, right? We just made these changes in hopes that if we see Alakazam, we have some options. Let's go see what we can do here. Yeah, I still want to get a little bit more run with Ian Robb's Raging Bolt deck that took. I think it was top 8 at Prague. I mean, that's a deck I do want to get more run with and want to get better. It does a couple things I don't like, and one of those is it doesn't run Lillie's Clefairy, which I think we need in the meta right now. So let's see with these 2 changes, right? So we went with Unfair Stamp instead of Prime Catcher, and then we're also changing out the Xerosix. Be interesting to see if those make a difference within our matchups. Or do we leave it how it is and I just take a loss against Alakazam? You know what I mean? It's just... Alright, well... We gotta get a lot of good cards here to be able to take out this baby little Dynamo. Let's see what we get. Alright, and turn. Alright, let's see where this goes. Not 100% sure what they're going to be running Dynamo with, right? So, if it's with the... Oh, alright. Come on, man. I should have just attached to Mega Kangaskhan and this was over, right? I was just trying to have a better setup, but... Come on, Latias Ultra Ball. Okay, so we already got it here. Let's get rid of that and that. And we'll go Latias. Well, another quick win, right? It had to be the changes, right? It had to be the fact we went unfair stamp that led to the dub, right? The sorry, Dynamo, take all the damage you want here. Shazam! All right, good win. That gets us up to 8-4 if you count the Alakazam that we went to make some adjustments on. So I don't mind being 8-4, right? I mean, not perfect for the night, but we've had some decent matchups for sure. Trying to get ready for LA, so that's kind of the plan right now. Is what decks can we run? So they're running the Belly Bolt. Interesting, man. I do not see that deck very often. I did actually play against a Belly Bolt at NAIC last year. Felt bad. The guy dropped a card on the dropped one of his cards on the floor, and we got into game 2, and a judge had noticed that his card was on the floor. So I don't know if it necessarily mattered. I mean, I had already won game 1 and was on the way to winning game 2, but it just sucks that he had to take an automatic loss out of that, right? So I felt pretty bad. Kind of a younger dude, right? I mean, we're in Masters, but he had to be like young 20s. So kind of felt bad how that worked out. I'm not loving what our hand looks like here. Do they pick to go first, second? I'm hoping we can draw into an energy. Wouldn't be the worst thing on the world right here. All right, well, is this going to be that Decidueye deck? Man, what a pain in the butt it is, right? Like, not something I love playing against. Guess pass, bro. We can't do anything else. Yeah, this Decidueye deck is so interesting. If they get set up, it's kind of over, right? But it's just getting all those pieces. I think the fact that they can get it set up, they can get you into 4 cards no matter what, and you have almost no way out of what they're trying to run is really tough. No, it's not what they're running. So they got Dragapult. What is going on here? What the hell? Alright, well, we get Badooed. Certainly interesting to see where we can go from here. I feel like I've been playing pretty well against Raging Bolts lately, or against Dragapults. This Raging Bolt has been pretty successful within these matchups. Alright, let's go here. Let's go here. I'd be much happier if we had better cards in our hand. Right? I'd be way happier if we had more going on here. I don't know. I guess we'll go here. I mean, I don't really have a good option at this point. I think we're pretty locked into the active, right? We're not going to be able to use Ultra Ball, so we're going to have to hit a Latias, or get a Meowth so we can get into Serrano, right? So not in a great spot. I mean, the fact they've obviously got a way better start going here than us. And I'm still unsure of this Scatterbug, what the hell's going on back here. Yeah, so I don't know. This may be the last match for tonight. We're getting close to 1 a.m. here Mountain Time, and got a bunch of stuff I gotta get accomplished tomorrow. Not that I want to, I just need to. And then I don't know if we'll be on this weekend or not. It's going to be tough to say what tomorrow night's going to bring. Next week's going to be really hard because we're getting ready to go to... whoa. What's this one? Relor. All right. I'm still unsure what we got coming up here. This is weird. I mean, are they only using Dragapult as their draw engine? I mean, that's certainly possible. Well, unfortunately, this is our only play at this point. Try to get things started up fast, see where we go from here. I mean, again, I don't mind taking the first KO, getting out in front. I mean, again, I like playing aggressive anyways, but I'm not sure this is the way I wanted this match to start. And I still am very confused on what we're even playing against. I mean, so I guess they could be running Dragapult too. I don't know, man. This is gonna be wild. I mean, realistically, on the next turn, if we don't get Itchied, we're at what, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35 with attachment. Okay. Not a single thing they just did was what I was expecting. Right? I was not expecting to see them trying to be attacking with Dragapult. I just wasn't assuming that was happening in this deck. I mean, certainly with Railor, that puts us into some tough options, right? We do have Glass Trumpet, E-Switch, so we still have ways of getting energy out of our discard pile. I don't know. We're just gonna have to play this one out and see how it goes. Excuse me. All right, maybe I'll have a better idea on what the hell's happening after they get this card. Spupa, okay. Yeah, so pretty sucky, right? Is we're going to be down to 4 cards, so I think they're just using this to keep us from having a big hand. Weird, bro. This is weird deck. I've never seen this. Even as I'm going through and checking out like deck list options, this is not one that I've seen. At least with having the Mega Kangaskhan there, we're able to go into 6 cards, and we're gonna have to hope these 6 cards are freaking it, right? I mean, got a whole lot of nothing happening here. At least we have the E-Switch, so we just gotta find a way into the Latias. And Lily's Determination certainly doesn't hurt. Okay, so we got Crispin. So where are we at here? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35 without the attachment. So let's go here to here. And then rid of the stadium. $14, $21, $28, $35. So I don't think we're going to attach for turn yet. I want to see what we can get out of this Lillie's. I got pretty dang lucky. At least we got, at least we got the Ultra Ball, so we can get out of the active. Because that would have been terrible if we couldn't, right? Let's go here. All right, well, getting into Latios was pretty dang legit here. I mean, I think we're at least going to be able to take this KO. I don't think they have any other way. I mean, maybe they're running Crispin, but I don't think so. I think it'd be hard to believe. And we'll see. Let's. This is not a deck I have any experience with here. Let's see what we got in hand. So nothing. So 7, 14, 21, 20, 35. So 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35. Sure. 35. Bros, I'm still confused on what we're going to be running into here throughout this next turn. And again, we're still a ways away. We still are 2 KOs away. I certainly don't mind getting the Night Stretcher. I think that could help us out. I'm assuming they feel like they can get to Dragapult again, or they wouldn't have put him back up, right? So, weird, man. Not a deck I've seen. I mean, realistically, are they going to have a Villian when I only have 4 cards in hand anyways? I think they could. It's not like our hand is amazing. Meowth is certainly our best option. You know, we know they're running Neo Upper, so they're not going to be on fair stamping. Probably trying to get into like Lillie's Determination, I'm assuming. I feel like that's got to be the right play for him. I mean, a judge makes no sense, right? They don't have to judge us because they have pre-made judge in their in their hand. So, So what's our next play, right? I guess if we keep the hand we have, we're going to probably be crispying. I mean, at that point, we only have 7, 14, 21, 28. But we can Night Stretcher possibly, so... And we can get to 32 again. It's not impossible. Still unsure if they're going to Pavilion or not. Having only 4 in hand. Yeah, so Relor, right, so... Okay. So Rabska makes no impact on us. I was thinking of the old Tentascrool where we couldn't get things. Okay, well we got the win here, I think, right? And shit, we can just Crispin. We got both energies over there, so it doesn't matter which one we take. Lightning Grass. Grass in hand. I mean, so, and after this KO, I'm assuming they got to be finished, right? They just out of here. I don't know if they have any. They certainly don't have any other attackers set up. And we should be able to take some KOs here relatively easy. Where 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. We've got the Meowth. Let's see. I mean, again, I think we're in a good spot here for sure. Still feel this deck we're playing is kind of wild, man. I've never seen this thing before. Again, I've spent a decent amount of time on Limitless checking things out. I don't think I haven't seen this deck in particular. And let's go 4-2-4. All right, don't mind seeing that energy. I think that's going to help us too. Might be better if it was grass, but whatever. How much energy we got over here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grass. 1, 2 lightning. 1. So we definitely are going to be able to Crispin on our next turn too, I think. I mean, to get to Blood Moon, I guess that's true. I mean, I didn't think they're gonna Pavilion anyways, so we're gonna be down to 4 cards in hand. But the Mega Kangaskhan's gonna draw us 2 more, so we'll get to 6, and we're just gonna have to find a way to get into a single prize KO. Again, I think I haven't seen Blood Moon Ursaluna being played as much here recently. It just hasn't been as active, right? I mean, it's kind of gone away in a lot of the Dragapult decks. Okay, Trumpet, E-Switch. And Trumpet doesn't help us. Boss is pretty dang legit. I mean, we got Fez, so we're going to draw into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cards, and we're going to unfair stamp the hell out of them. So we're gonna be okay. I'd like to get a few more pieces here before we. Oh my god! Okay. I don't know. Do we unfair stamp first? Before. Because realistically, we're way far away with the hand we have, so I think we have to unfair stamp, and then Ladia, and then Fez, and see if we can get more pieces. At this point, I guess we just need the. We're just going to need a Crispin. Okay, I think we're all right. I think we got a good chance at it here. Okay. Alright, so we should be able to, let's see, we got, as long as our last prize isn't Crispin, we are right. We're about to find out though, so let's get rid of this, and the Gem Pal. We want Meowth, Raging Bolt, let's make sure here we have the Crispin. Alright, so and we don't even have to Crispin, right? Because we can E-switch Trumpet. Where are we at here? 7, 14, 21, 28. I mean, we'll be all right. We don't even need the Glass Trumpet E-switch, right? We got the energy in the deck, so it's Crispin. Let's go make sure we got both the lightning and the fighting in here. Hell yeah, we do. So we'll go here. Let's see, we don't need Area 0. We're not E-switching, but we will Glass Trumpet to make sure we have the energy we need. So even though I had no idea what the heck we were playing for 2/3 of the match, at least we figured it out. At least we're going to take the win home. Get the KOs that we need here. I do love this Blood Moon Ursaluna. This SIR Blood Moon Ursaluna might be one of my favorite cards. We're trying to master set Twilight Masquerade, and we're only 2 cards away. Unfortunately, one of them is the Perrin, right? So that really stinks, because that card's almost to $200 now, which is just crazy. Um, all right, well, we would have taken out 3 Dragapults in a row if we had to, right? 7, 14, 21, 28, 30, 30, 28, 35, 42. We would have even taken out a heroed cape Dragapult on that turn if that was what we got into. So, not a bad way to end the night, going 9-4. Um, and I mean, one of those losses we conceded because I wanted to make some changes, but um, I think 9-4 is not a bad night. Um, 3 of those 4 losses were to single prize decks, and 1 was to an Ogre Pawn deck. So, um, again, I think our matchup spread with this Raging Bolt is pretty dang good. Outside of single prize decks, if we're playing single prize decks, we're just in trouble, right? We're just in a bad spot. I'm glad we're back up over 1,500. Our goal is to get back to 1,600. That's where we were earlier in the week. Before we started running a lot of like non-meta stuff, right? We were um, running some of these decks I just wasn't used to. So 1,600 is usually the goal. So I want to get back up there. Um, and again, we're hoping to be live streaming again here in another few days. I can't guarantee it. It just kind of depends on how things are working out. But as always, I'm so appreciative of you guys being on. If you haven't, please smash the like button. Go and subscribe. Watch some of our other content and let me know what you guys are thinking. Man, what is going on here with OBS, man? It keeps freezing up. Hmm. Well, it stinks, man. You guys didn't even get to see the move where we took out the KO. I mean, realistically, it froze up right at the end, but that's okay. Again, I appreciate you guys, and as always.